Seem to be believed.
No, you're the prodigy. I'm the GOAT. Okay, you're Kobe. You're Kobe. I'm MJ. How about that? Okay. No, so you're not better. So you're not better.
Fielded about a yard deep.
No.
And he'll get it up.
Look at my fresh shoes, though. These are fire. No, they're not.
Here we go.
Held up, I'm sweating my balls off right now, so I gotta.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin.
Take that. That's a chicken layup right there.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage.
Call the foul. He literally gets a foul on that exact same animation.
Levels, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
That's the same animation.
Back-to-back good plays have him on.
But that's a foul.
And his counter is a Warriors hater. He sucks dick.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. Now
give me that, bitch.
And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they
dude, honestly, like getting 23 throws a game takes no skill. It's like Giannis, dude. Like 7 foot just
even
dunks.
Though they're playing defense, and you're exactly right. Force the early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
On 2nd down and 4. Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the
opening
drive, because locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 or 4 times in a game.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Clamp. He plays blackout, yeah.
Dude, that's so PI.
The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs.
GG plays a lot of
now
games.
It'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What the
Here's Carr.
Yep. Let's get it. I'm the GOAT. Shut up.
33 yards.
Kiss my pinky toe and suck on my toe jam.
Bro, this is so AIDS.
Look, get it. Look, every
you're running zone?
single.
Oh, you stupid. How are you going to run zone with like 2 seconds left in the game? Why would you run zone with a minute left? That's an easy throw. That's an easy throw ball. You sped.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down.
Give him that.
That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida.
No.
Give him
yes,
yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Let's go, Mom. Mom, let's go.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. 3 yards is half
Stuffing
of what
that
they
up,
needed. Now can they get the
I don't want
here
any
on
of this.
3rd down?
He said, I don't like any of those. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Able to get off the field here on third down.
Yes, sir.
One of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing.
Oh, here comes the complaining. Here comes the complaining. Here comes the complaining. I sent him. I sent him.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
Look at, that's how you know he's a prodigy. He's using my route.
But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Made famous by me, the GOAT.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Shut up, man.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Garoppolo, and an alley to run. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good.
I got
for
more.
6 and a first
I got
down.
more views than you, dude. Look at my channel stats.
Oh,
dude, I got 3 million views.
From the gun, it's
Sean said, "Let me get a stat check, stat check, stat check."
I got 3 million views, Cody. What are you talking about?
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I got 3 million views. How about
He
that?
took the possible negative, turned it into positive yardage, and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Yeah, Sebastian actually tries though. We don't try.
He hasn't played in like, he hasn't uploaded anything in a while.
Yeah, but he once tried. He once tried. That's the point.
We just roasted him every time we made a video.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16.
For nobody to watch, yeah.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Bro, you left him open, you retard!
And he stopped immediately there.
Bruh!
Gain on the play there.
Whoa, is that the back? Whoa.
Especially, I don't want to hear that from you, bro. You're the last person that should be talking. How about, no. If you turn it off, I'm beating your ass.
Oh my lord.
Come on, man. He did excessive timeouts. That is so tragic.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it.
What's going on? What's going on here, man?
Everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses
what is going on here?
score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post.
Whoa, dude.
I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either way. You got it. I just went right past it.
What's going on?
First and 10 at the 31-yard
I don't.
They'll begin on the ground.
You know this is getting strange. We can laugh about this later.
The 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down of the process. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I really won off an excessive timeouts call.
How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Express. 51, Mike 51. You don't want nothing. 29.
Oh, Nick, I've seen this.
29. You don't want it. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
His best is a heat check.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board.
You're about to have a stack of Larry Bird.
Since a touchdown here gets you the lead. On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the
I got people online that's talking trash this guy overall choosing. Like, I'm sorry that when I bring my full diamond team out, I face it like an all Galaxy Opal lineup. But what do you want him to do? Make no sense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Coleman. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 25 on 2nd down. Garoppolo steps away to his left. He's got the first down inside the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Coleman now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. He's going to take off with it. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
For example, let's see. Legend lockdown right here. He's running around. You know he's active. Kevin can't shoot.
They come out here in the eye. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first
Scotty
half.
P. Hottie, my baby.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Goal
What the hell is
the
someone
extra
listening to,
point,
man?
and the lead is now 10-7.
This guy's complaining that no one's picking him up in the park.
And
He's got the Make-A-Wish logo above his head.
Really?
This will be taken short.
Yeah. No one wants to play with it.
And he'll be brought down at the 24.
Why not?
At the
They think
24-yard line.
Why not, man?
I don't know. They just didn't want to play with it.
Yeah. They think he's sped or something?
Like, what? No, he's not sped.
No,
I
but
don't even know. Like, he was this Make-A-Wish kid that went to the 2K headquarters and then they gave him the logo.
Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to
They
talk
shouldn't be
about
sending
how
a
they can
celebrity
raise this
logo if they really want it to be
A lot
nice.
of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side?
Everybody would want to play with us forever.
Crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker room. Start over.
That's just how it is, my guy.
And we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Stop with the poochies, man.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
If you really want to be the GOAT,
the Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On 2nd and 12, Carr. And
what the heck?
Tips, got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football. I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
No, it's Marlon.
They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number
Ain't that
one,
right, you fat
just
pig,
get rid of
huh?
the football near the screen, guys, and you don't take an interception. But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will
I don't know how to
so it really doesn't let you do anything on conservative?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said,
the Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown, 49ers. Kevin Coleman, the 2nd touchdown.
Dang, you had conservative on, man. You shouldn't do
stretch their lead.
Or what? What?
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so
why y'all
far,
sounded like you have
points.
it's like 2K badges.
In his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return,
Young Money.
Some of these teams, special teams coaches, with a
they call her Young Money.
They give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light. Green light means go, red light means stop.
Oh my God.
Green on that play.
Oh my God.
As they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On 2nd down, Richard, and he'll be brought down.
You're about to get your ass, dude.
Good enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
What'd you say?
From inside Niner territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 27. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That was work, dude.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
It is, my guy.
Oh my.
Carr gonna throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Carr and the Raiders following the sack.
Oh, he was on fire.
To throw his Carr.
Oh, that's the piece.
Incomplete.
No clamps. Bop.
So now they're going to send
the
out
way
the field
you
goal
play
unit
defense is dependent on one badge. It's crazy.
From long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that
Maybe
used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly. We shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
You're stalking them?
More athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their history. You'll find
Mom, you're weird.
Time athletes all along. The kicking was and we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Hell yeah, they do.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now?
I don't know about those clapping streaks, man.
Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, isn't it?
And I had the flu like Jordan.
Right, but I do think
when I was there.
stay aggressive and keep them on
Do
their
they call
heels.
Nick Young Meatloaf on the streets?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Who?
Yeah.
Who said that?
From just shy of midfield, Garoppolo. And down he goes.
Who said that the air was weird?
Maurice Hurst. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo in the 49ers.
That's where
in a
Mr.
tough
Beast
spot.
playing all
They
of
face a
them.
third and long. On third and long, it's Garoppolo.
What, you gonna shoot three with Giannis? That's embarrassing. He made it.
And that'll wind up
I swear to
incomplete.
show.
Bold play call there. Now it's
That
fourth
difficulty
down.
multiplier is
Critical
capped.
play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because
And look at this, it's a pick,
She's
but he will not
she's
make the
insisting
first
that
down
she's
marker.
called Young
That'll be a
Williams.
turnover on downs.
Called Young
anytime a fake
Meatloaf.
doesn't work, but usually focus our
I don't know
attention
if
on the
that's good,
guys
man.
that were unsuccessful.
I don't know if
But
you
how
want
about
to
the
be part of
defensive
the
guys? They
NBA.
have to plan all week. They have to prepare all
Us,
week.
his friends call me
Special teams.
Meatloaf. That's
They
why
look like they were educated
I'm like,
for
oh,
that
they must
one.
call him Young
Educated
Meatloaf
on
on
their
the streets.
toes and getting a big stop. The throw complete here to Williams. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They come out here in the eye. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score.
That's what
as
they
they come
call
up
him
with
on the
first and
streets,
goal.
bro.
And they'll get him down
You
just
didn't
shy
know
of
that?
the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is third and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a fourth
Oh, my
and
God.
goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, and he's in.
Get it! Loser spin!
Raiders taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. 17-17. Even to this point as the kick's away. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They begin the drive with Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
We talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker.
Oh, my God.
Coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
Oh, I accidentally double tapped on him. Still got the ball
here today. This one's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, this guy gave up after that, after I threw that shit. Scored 34 in 1 quarter. He's like, I'm out.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have...
You got Robbie Gould.
At times today, but not that last go around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Nick, if you want to pin Diamond Brandon Ingram, just complete the
as the clock will start with 1:06 left to go in the game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Okay, this looks like some AIDS right quick. This looks like some AIDS.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Raiders going to burn their
definitely Batum. Yeah, that's this. This is a better matchup.
Left to play.
That's a little better right
now
there.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now they hand off to Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time.
Oh my God! Why do they always go for the putback?
Movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this. This is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know it.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Prodigy. Oh.
They knew that.
That don't hurt. I'm still the GOAT. I'm still the GOAT. I'm still the GOAT. I'm still the GOAT.